Good morning, students. How are you? Students, today I am going to teach you fourth lesson temperature zones of the world. The climate of fourth lesson, the temperature zones of the world. The climate of a place is the average weather conditions over a long period of time. A place may be said to have a dry climate, a very cold climate, or a hot, wet climate depending on the weather conditions over a very long period of time. For example, 30 years at least. Climate affects plants and animals and the way people live, have their food, and wear clothes. Factors influencing climate. Factors influence the influencing climate. First factor is latitude or distance of a place from the equator. The effect of a latitude: compare the area heated by the sun's rays near 60° north and near the equator. Also compare the distance the rays are traveling through the atmosphere at the two places. Latitude or distance of a place from the equator. The factor influencing the climate. First factor is latitude or distance of a place from the equator. Places located near the equator receive the direct rays of the sun. Since the rays are stronger, the places near the equator are hotter than the places which are at higher latitudes. Places near the poles get the slanting rays of the sun. These rays have to travel through a greater distance and spread out over a larger area and are therefore weaker, thus making places near the poles less hot. This is the equator. This is the North Pole. This is the South Pole. Places located near the equator receive the direct rays of this is the direct sun rays. Places near the equator receive the direct rays of the sun. These are the sun rays directly falls on the equator. Places near the poles get the slanting rays of the sun. These are the poles. North Pole receives slanting rays of the sun rays. Places, this is the North Pole. Places near the poles get the slanting rays of the sun. These are the slanting rays of the sun. These rays have to travel through a greater distance and spread out over a larger area. Spread out larger area than equator. Places near the equator, they receive direct rays of the sun, and places near the North Pole and South Pole receive slanting rays of the sun. The second factor is altitude. Factors influencing climate. First factor is latitude or distance of a place from the equator. Places near the equator receive direct rays of the sun, and places near the poles receive slanting rays of the sun. Since the rays are stronger, the places near the equator are hotter than the places which are at higher latitudes. Places near the poles get the slanting rays of the sun. These rays have to travel through a greater distance and spread out over a larger area and are therefore weaker, thus making places near the poles less hot. The second factor is altitude. Altitude spelling altitude. Altitude. The second factor of the influencing climate is altitude. 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 Altitude refers to the height of a place above sea level. As you know, the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. So the places which are located at higher altitudes are cooler than the places located at lower latitudes, that is near the plains or at sea level. For example, Darjeeling is 2045 meters above sea level and is cooler than Kolkata, which is at sea level. The third factor is distance from the sea. Places near the sea are neither very hot nor very cold, whereas those far from it have extreme climate. In summer, land heats up faster and warms the air above it. This warm air rises, making way for cooler air from above the sea to flow in. In winter, the sea remains warm because it loses heat slowly. When the land gets cold, the warm air from the sea makes it warm. This is how sea breeze keeps places near the sea warm in winter and cool in summer. The fourth factor is humidity. 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 Humidity is the amount of moisture or water vapor present in the air. High humidity takes human beings uncomfortable because perspiration does not dry up immediately. Places near the sea experiences high humidity because a large amount of evaporation takes place from the sea nearby. This is why coastal areas such as Chennai and Mumbai are humid. Next factor is winds. winds. Winds also have an effect on the climate of a place. Depending on the place of origin of the wind, it may be either hot or cool. Winds blowing in from the sea carry moisture and are cool, while winds blowing in from the desert are hot. The temperature are heat zones. The temperature zones are determined by the amount of sunlight received by a region. Since the earth is shaped like a sphere, different parts of the earth receive different amounts of sunlight. Based on the intensity of heat received from the sun by a particular place, the earth has been divided into three temperature or heat zones: the torrid zone, the temperate zone, and the frigid zone. The important latitudes help in explaining these zones. Based on the intensity of heat received from the sun by a particular place, the earth has been divided into three temperature or heat zones. First one, torrid zone. Second one, the temperate zone. And third one, the frigid zone. This is the picture of torrid zone. Torrid zone, the torrid zone, also known as the hot zone, is the hottest zone on the surface of the earth as it receives the direct rays of the sun. This zone extends from the Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degrees north, to Tropic of Capricorn, that is 23.5 degrees south. This zone has a tropical climate since it receives sunlight throughout the year. There is not much difference between the summer and winter season here, but as we move away from the equator, the seasons become more distinct. This is the torrid zone. The colored part, red colored part, is torrid zone. Torrid zone the zone extends from the Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degrees north, Tropic of Cancer, to Tropic of Capricorn, that is 23.5 degrees south. The red colored portion is torrid zone. Torrid zone is also known as the hot zone, is the hottest zone on the surface of the earth as it receives the direct rays of the sun. The second temperate zone is temperate zone. The temperate zone is divided into two depending on its location. The north temperate zone. This is the north temperate zone. This is the north temperate zone. The north temperate zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degrees north, and Arctic Circle, 66.5 degrees north, while the south temperate zone, this is the south temperate zone. The south temperate zone lies between the Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees south, and Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degrees south. South temperate zone lies between the Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees south, to Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degrees south. As the name suggests, the places in these zones have a moderate climate, that is, they are neither too hot nor too cold. These zones receive slightly slanting rays of the sun and are thus comparatively cooler than the places lying in the torrid zone. The summer and winter seasons are very distinct here. The days are longer in summer while nights are longer in winter. The third temperature zone is frigid zone. This is the picture of frigid zone. The frigid zone is divided into the north frigid zone and south frigid zone. This is the north frigid zone and this is the south frigid zone. The frigid zone is divided into north frigid zone extending from the Arctic Circle, 66.5 degrees north, to North Pole, 90 degrees north. This is the north frigid zone. North frigid zone extending from the Arctic Circle, 66.5 degrees north, to the North Pole, 90 degrees north, and the south frigid zone. This is the south frigid zone extending from the Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degrees south, to the South Pole, 90 degrees south. The frigid zones are extremely cold throughout the year due to the slanting rays of the sun. In the previous chapter, we have read that during summer, the areas beyond the Arctic Circle have daylight for 6 months and during winter they have darkness for 6 months. This is because of the tilt of the axis. Life here is very difficult, and in some places the ground is permanently covered with ice. Let's recall. There are 5 factors which affect the climate of a place. The 5 factors are latitude or distance from a place, distance of a place from the equator, and second factor is altitude, third factor is distance from the sea, fourth factor is humidity, and fifth factor is winds. The most important factor which determines the temperature zones is latitude or distance from the equator. There are 3 temperatures or heat zones. They are torrid zone, temperate zone, and frigid zone. The torrid zone extends with the tropics and is very hot. The temperate zone has a moderate climate. The frigid zone is the coldest zone. This is the end of the lesson. Thank you.